Hello, friends, and welcome to the Ankur Bhatnagar Show. I am so excited to be here with you to spark awareness, fuel motivation, and help you unlock the best version of yourself. For this episode, I am fired up because it has a deeply personal meaning for me. If you are a new listener, I just want to take a moment to personally welcome you to the Ankur Bhatnagar Show. I am thrilled that you are here and you have hit the play button and found the time to listen to this particular podcast. This tells me that you love to learn, love feeling inspired, and you also want to understand yourself better. And that's exactly this podcast will help you do today. Can I tell you something nobody talks about enough? It's fear. Fear is quiet. It doesn't knock your door and announce itself. It just whispers in your ear and says, wait. What if you're not ready? What if you fail? And the scary part isn't the fear itself. It's that it makes you think you are being smart. It makes you feel like you are being careful, being responsible. But in reality, it's the opposite. You are being stopped. I have seen many parents instill fear in their kids from an early age, telling them not to do this, or you will get hurt, or you will get injured, or you will hurt someone, but forgetting to tell their kids what to actually prepare for before jumping on a task. Even before someone decides to pick a challenging task, the people around them start listing the consequences. They say, be careful. What if this happens? What if, that's not someone doing you a favor. That's fear being laid down as the foundation of the task itself. Doesn't matter how talented you are. Doesn't matter who they know. But remember one thing. Fear creates self-doubt. And self-doubt have always been the biggest threat to the human potential. Not skill, not experience, just fear. I want to tell you a story, and yes, it's Michael Jordan. But stick with me because you probably do not know this part. I know when you think of Michael Jordan, you think of the championships, the logo, the legend. But here is where it actually starts. Michael Jordan got rejected from being selected for his high school basketball team. Rejection? Sit with that for a second. That's not just a bad day. That's the kind of moment where the voice in your head starts working overtime. It says, you are not good enough. Maybe this isn't for you. What everyone is going to think about it. Michael Jordan didn't lose talent that day. He lost certainty. And that's what self-doubt does. It doesn't touch your skill. It touches your head, your self-confidence. Here is the part that actually matters. Michael Jordan did not ask, why aren't I good enough? He asked the question, what do I need to work on? That question changed everything. He did not kill fear. He got obsessed with the process instead. And that process was practice, the fundamentals, the boring daily repetitions that nobody sees. The fear never left. It just stopped being in charge. Years later, he said it himself. I have failed over and over again, and that's why I succeeded. Not despite the fear, but coming through it. Let me share my insight on fear. And here is what I need you to actually hear. Fear doesn't show up after you have failed. It shows up right before you're about to start. That's not a coincidence. That's a signal. We have just been reading it all wrong, treating it like a stop sign when it's really a compass pointing straight at whatever matters most. When I sit with people, their fear almost always comes back to one of 10 things. These are the fear of outcome, the fear of consequences, a fear that could hit their confidence, fear of feeling unprepared, fear of what people will think, fear of poor health, fear of losing money, fear of losing relationships, fear of something unexpected, or fear of something they watched happen to someone else. Different costumes, same fear underneath, which means all types of fear has a common solution. To get rid of all types of fear, I have come up with a framework that would transition you from fear to fascination. It is called FROM framework. It's a 4-step framework, simple enough to remember when you are actually scared. Let me walk you through it with a real example, not just a theory. F stands for feel, R stands for reframe, O stands for observe, and M stands for move. Imagine you have got to speak in public for the first time in front of a big crowd, and you are terrified that you are going to freeze in front of the crowd. Now let's go through FROM framework. F stands for feel it. I want you to feel the fear. Say that what you feel, such as, I'm scared of public speaking, but keep it simple. R stands for reframe it. Now tell yourself something true. Fear isn't the proof you are going to fail. It's a proof this actually matters to you. If you did not care, you wouldn't feel a thing. O stands for observe it. Now I want you to get curious instead of defensive. Ask yourself, what is this fear actually trying to protect? Is it your image or people's perception of you if you didn't do well? Now ask a sharper question. Would you be scared if you had to give this exact speech to one person in the room instead of 100? The answer would be probably not. And there it is. That's not stage fright. That's crowd fear. You have just found the real root cause. M stands for move. One step at a time. And here is the thing. It is not just the speech you need to practice. It's the occasion. It's the room. It's the crowd. So practice the pitch first. Then go and stand in the actual empty hall you will be speaking in. Visualize the seats filling up. Visualize yourself standing there in front of them and deliver the speech. Do that enough times. Your fear stops being in charge. This will convert your fear into fascination that will make you excited about the opportunity instead of being fearful. That's literally what Michael Jordan did. Not because he had a framework, but because instinct told him to get curious instead of stuck. You are just doing on purpose what he did on instinct. Now, I'm going to close this by saying the following. Fear isn't the enemy. Letting it make your decision for you, that's the enemy. The second you stop asking, how do I get rid of this, and start asking, what's here for me to explore, everything shifts. Remember, feel it, reframe it, observe it, and move it. If you follow the framework, you will convert any fear into fascination. And fascination is where your best work actually lives.